Hello, I'm Rukmini and today I'm making a recipe from my new book, India Express, Cheddar, Cumin and Nigella seed straws. This recipe is based on two of my favourite Indian snacks. From Bengali nimki, I'm flavouring the cheese straws with Nigella seeds, which just give it an amazing flavour. And shape-wise, I'm going with South Indian murukku, which is a bangle shape. So it's a gorgeous mashup, really, really easy to do. As you can see, this looks so impressive, but it's really easy to make. Ready rolled puff pastry, pre-grated cheddar if you like, and just a couple of store-cupboard spices. First thing, unroll your ready rolled puff pastry. Now, for the flakiest cheese straws, you want it to be ever so slightly thinner than it comes ready rolled. So I'm just going to dust this with a tiny bit of flour and then just widen it ever so slightly. You can do it on the paper. If you notice the pastry is getting a little bit sticky, just add a small bit of flour and then it should roll out fine. Next up, I'm going to scatter the cheese over just half of this and pat it in place. I'm just going to add some Nigella seeds, which have the most amazing flavour, and then a little sprinkle of cumin seeds. Then I'm just going to fold this over, use the paper to help you if you need, and then very carefully peel the paper off, scatter a little bit more flour on it, pat it down, and now we're ready to cut into cheese straws. So, still on the paper, put a bit of flour underneath if you need to. I'm cutting about 1 centimetre wide straws. You don't need to be too precise with this, just do it as evenly as possible. Now we're ready to roll them out. So I've got a tray lined with baking paper, and I'm going to twist them like you would a cheese straw, but to get this nice bangle effect, I'm just pressing it together into a circle. So just give it a twist. It's going to elongate as you do, but that's absolutely fine. Press it together and then pop it on the baking sheet. So I've made 12 here. You can make more or less depending on how thin or thick you cut them. Obviously, more is better because they're really tasty. Now I'm going to brush them with some egg wash. So just 1 egg that's been beaten. Brush them really gently all over. You don't want loads because you're not making an omelette. Now the egg wash is all on, just a tiny sprinkle more of the Nigella seeds. This is mostly for looks, but it's also going to add a little bit more flavour. So these are ready to pop in the oven now at 200 degrees fan for 15 minutes. These are out of the oven and they smell incredible. You can cool them on a wire rack if you want to. To be honest, after about 5 minutes, they're perfect to eat warm, and I would serve them with a really nice cold drink. These spiced cheese straws are from my new book, India Express, along with a whole host of other snacks. In fact, there's a whole snack chapter.